Welcome to Neat and Not by the Sea. We're coming to you from Port Chalmers in Dunedin, New Zealand, near Dunedin, New Zealand. And today is the 29th of June, 2021. Hi.
Hi. We got
Catherine.
through it. And I'm Victoria. And welcome.
Oh, we're so shiny.
We still have not got the intro down.
Yeah, I kind of don't aim for that. I did have a wee practice. I failed miserably. It's good to be back. I was doubting that I would come down because it's winter in Otago, in the whole of New Zealand at the moment. No, actually that's not true because Sophia is in Mount Maunganui and bright sunshine.
Oh,
so
well, it's definitely winter in Dunedin. We've had snow and hail the last couple of days.
Yes, very beautiful. But it was cold, and then my daughter said that it was going to get down to minus, and at 6 p.m. it was going to get really bad. So I thought, oh, I don't know, because you live in a slight hill.
Yeah, and Catherine lives up the hill from me, so.
Yeah, and I was going to drive. Let's not get carried away.
Oh yeah, it's like a full block and a half. It's driving distance.
No, it takes me 10 minutes to walk to your house. But it was fine. We had dinner, and then it didn't sound wild, so I thought, right, yeah, I'm going down to Victoria's.
Yeah, so I've got all the heaters going in the room.
Yes, I'm wearing. So I made this jumper, and it doesn't come out very often because my house is centrally heated.
Catherine's house is a lot warmer than mine.
But I did go to work. My boss and one colleague didn't come to work. They worked from home. Depending on where you are, it can be quite tricky to get in. But I worked, and I thought, right, if I'm going to work today, I'm wearing jeans and a jumper. Yep. So I wore jeans and a jumper, which I would never normally do for work.
I also wore jeans and jumper to work, which is pretty much what I wear all the time.
I pretend to be like corporate.
Although I don't usually wear a jersey, and this is definitely a jersey, so.
That's not even full sleeves.
Oh no, it is full sleeves. I've just rolled them up.
Oh, okay.
And
cool.
they've stretched out because it was cheap jersey.
Okay, cool. Very good. Okay, Chit Chats.
Nice. So what have we been up to?
Okay, so the first thing I should say, I watched the English version of our last Flosstube. Oh my god, I talk about my husband all the time. All the FF's time, all the time. It's like 1930s. So apart from this, I'm going to try not to mention him. I'm very happy.
Do we need a klaxon every time you mention Martin?
Like a swear jar. Yeah. Yeah, so I noticed that, and the other thing I noticed that I was quite distracted last time. That's because I had like the mountain of projects because I've been on holiday. Yeah. So I don't know if you watched it, but I kept looking, and I was trying to get my head straighter as to what was coming next. Or I was looking at my phone for my notes, like what have I been up to? So today I will do better. I will do eye contact. So
what's on the list? She says, looking at her phone.
Okay, so this year I might not appear, but I'm quite hermit, I'm quite an introvert, so I decided that because Christina, my youngest, was 18 last year, I was like, okay, she's 18, she really doesn't want to hang out with her mom, you've got to give her space, I'm going to become sociable. So this was going to be my year of trying things and doing things, and Victoria says yes a lot. So I was like, okay, we're going to start going to quiz night.
Yes, so we had great success, but we came middle of the road.
No, we came 5th.
Only had like 12.
We came 5th.
We did really, really well for the first 3 rounds, but then apparently we don't know much about the solar system.
No, but it wasn't about winning. It was about broadening our friendship group, hanging out with interesting people, maybe learning something. Yep. Leaving the house, letting Christina be alone in the house sometimes so that she's not irritated by the parents. And so we had a little group, and we're gonna carry on, aren't you? Yeah. You also had a good time.
Yeah, no, I love a quiz, so a good pub quiz.
Yes, I contributed 2 answers. Thank you very much.
The crucial 2.
Yes, and yeah, it was good. So we're gonna go again in a month, but we're gonna try and go to a charity quiz this time, not just a pub quiz. So yeah, that was good fun. And then.
And what else have we been doing?
Following my list of things that I want to try out. I said to Victoria, there's going to be a ceilidh in New Zealand. So for those that don't know, a ceilidh is a Scottish dance. Apparently it means visiting, a visit.
Oh, nice.
But it actually does mean a dance. So there was a ceilidh, they're starting a ceilidh in Dunedin, which is sort of traditionally considered a very Scottish city. But we haven't had a ceilidh, so it's really a folk dance, isn't it? Folk dance with a caller and a kind of fiddle-based little band.
You didn't have to know the steps or anything. Turn up and have fun.
Yes.
And it was tremendous fun.
It was great. My hubby, see, there we go. My hubby refused to come. I was very upset. I was like, you're denying my culture. But he refused to come. But we had a great time. We did? We went together, but then we met some friends there as well. Yep. Did I tell you that I semi-dislocated my shoulder?
Did you?
Was in so much pain.
Oh, it was all like
you're
spinning.
twirling. There's spinning, sort of spinning.
I got to be the man, also... so I had less spinning. It was great.
No, but you know, depending on the partners, some are strong people, and you were kind of getting flung about. It was great fun, but for 2 days I couldn't sleep on this side. I was kind of just sleeping like this. Oh, yes, I'm 49, by the way.
Glad you're feeling better now.
I am much better.
I'm glad.
I'm about 80% better now. So that was great fun, and we're going to probably do another one. Maybe I'm hoping that they'll do one a year.
Yeah, one a year would be great. I think anything more than that would be a bit too much.
It just gets a bit too much because oh gosh, we went to bed late. It was after 10.
Yes, we finished till 11, way past my bedtime.
Yeah,
but it also means that we have done less stitching in the last. At least I have done much less stitching.
Too much socialising. Yeah, I've done less. There's a massive difference between having 4 days off on holiday and tra-la-lying.
And having busy weekends and busy evenings. So.
Yeah, there's been a lot less time for crafting, but that's okay.
It happens.
And also today I had my phone keeps doing weird things. I had my first sewing circle with Zach Foster, which I mentioned before because I quilt as well, and he's a modern quilter. He does memory quilts. And so part of like try and, do things with people. You don't need to do everything alone in your house. So I joined this, I'm part of his Patreon thing, and I joined the sewing group, and it was really good fun. I talk too much. Apparently I talk a lot, so I talk too much. But it was okay. It was great fun. It was a trial. It was like, because I have to do it at midday on a Tuesday at work. Max doesn't mind.
Yeah.
But it was great fun, so I'm going to carry on. I think I'm always going to carry on a trial basis because I suspect that a Tuesday lunchtime at work is not the best.
Yeah.
But we'll see. So I'm definitely carrying on for next month. Yeah, it was lovely. I had a great time. Very lovely. So that was that. I've got a couple of books to recommend, but we can do those at the end, can't we?
Yeah. Okay. Well, in the intermittent chat, it's not like this is going to be the end of the chat section.
It's just going to be stitching from
now.
And nothing else. So good about it.
No, that's not how we roll.
Cool.
Excellent.
That's it. What shenanigans?
Are we now talking about stitching?
No, just shenanigans. Anything else?
Oh no, my sister moved house, so I spent a couple of days in the weekend, the last couple of weekends helping them do that. And
Victoria's a good sister.
I was I stole some decking timber that they had under their old house, and I moved that to my house last night in the snow.
Great.
No, everything else is ticking along. It's good.
Yeah, I think life's just
It's winter, so in Dunedin it's dark early, and you just want to be home in bed, being warm.
You always want to be home in bed.
Yeah, that is true. Even if it's summer and it's sunny, be home on the bed.
Yes. Although I did take Christinita to the optometrist because she wants to try contact lenses for when she goes volunteering out in the forest. It gets a bit annoying with glasses. Either the glare is annoying or the rain on the glasses is annoying. So if she has contacts, so she's going to try that out. So it was kind of interesting because Christina wanted me to go in with her. So I love anything that's like treatment based. They're like, ooh, blood pressure, or ooh, eye check. It's like, ooh, yeah, do me. I'm that sad. And so it was really interesting to watch Christina being assessed and stuff. So that was good fun.
Excellent.
I'm now poor. I am never buying any more fabric. But yeah, it was good. It was good. Life as normal.
Excellent.
Another thing that I haven't told you that I'm doing at the end of the year. Christina and I are doing dry stone wall course together because I know she wanted to do, the dry stone walls like in Yorkshire,
like
in England.
The stacked stone.
Yes.
Cool. Where did you even find a course to do that?
Oh, the Polytech.
Brilliant.
See, I'm super sentimental and I miss dry stone walls like you won't believe it.
Yeah. There's some up on the peninsula.
Yeah, there is some. Like you go and there's like a wall and a half. Yay. Great. But, I lived in Yorkshire and there's like acres and acres and acres of fields and dry stone walls. It's so beautiful. Anyway, I really miss it. So I just want to do it so that, because I like to learn things. But I also would like to have a little benchy corner in my new section, which
That would
is
be
dry
so
stone wool.
nice.
I probably
Yeah.
won't do it myself because it's hard work, but you know.
Yeah.
But I'm doing that with her.
Nice.
So I feel like that's a win.
Yeah, she's obviously keen to do it too.
She was keen. She was keen. I knew from before. So I was like, "Hi, sweetie." I sent her an email from work. "Hi, sweetie. Do you want to do this with me? I'll pay." And I got, "Okay, sounds interesting."
She
count that
sounds
as a
really
win.
enthusiastic.
That's a win. 19 years old. That's a definite win.
Brilliant.
So right, stitching.
Stitching, all right.
You start. 'Cause I think
Okay,
you're
so
way more
finished?
organised.
Yep.
Oh, finished. Oh yeah, we both have a finish.
So I have a finish, and I have this finish because I did pretty much nothing else in the last 2 weeks. So this is pretty much all we've got to show.
Addictive.
But it is Pumpkin Farm from Blackbird Design.
And it worked.
And it is around the right way. Yep, nice. And there it is. It's all done. I'm super, super pleased with this. I think it's a lot brighter than in the picture of the pattern picture. So there's the pattern picture, which it looks quite subdued, and this is definitely a lot brighter, but I like it better.
It's
I
still
believe.
autumnal though.
It is definitely still autumnal. And as you do with these things, I've changed up the initials and the dates. So the V in there is for Victoria, which is my name. The A and W there are for my brother and sister, which are Amy and William. The R is for my last name, which I'm not going to say because I don't know. Let's keep some of the mystery.
Oh really? I think I've forgotten all about them. Everybody knows everything about me.
Oh,
But yeah, you keep it.
Yeah. And the
private.
C and the J is for Clem and Judy, who are my parents. And then the year down there, 1986, is my birth year.
Oh, we'll give that away then.
Oh yeah, well that's the thing. I don't want to give away all the information and then people can steal my ID. But pretty much, you know,
Is that what you're worrying about? Oh god.
if you do that,
Done.
I've only got debts. You know, you're welcome to it. Go for it. You can pay my mortgage and my overdue visa bill and all that jazz.
Well, I think we're more likely that Colin Firth will come and
Ooh.
watch our Flosstube than
Colin Firth, you can PM me anytime and I'll give you my surname.
You'd have to go on Instagram. I was messaging with someone in the UK that contacted us because she watches the Flosstube. Caroline. Hi, Caroline. And she was like, "You've got to get Victoria on that Instagram." I was like, "I know."
Oh, I've signed up and I've done like 8 photos.
I
I'll
know.
take another one of these and post it up. I will do better.
Oh yeah, do that. Yes,
I will do better. But I love this. I really do. I'm super, super pleased with it.
And you're going to
Buy all the other patterns in the set. Because I was going to be an adult and not do it. Because I had a look at them and I was like, well, this one I think, I've got 2 of them already.
Are you sure?
That I need to buy all the set?
Yes.
Yes, I'm sure. Even though I was going to be sensible. But I had so much fun doing this that, yeah, I
You
think
did
I will.
love it. You did love it.
I really, really enjoy doing it, which is why I pretty much did it for the last 2 weeks. So I think last time you saw it, I'd only done the house. And like I said, it's been a busy couple of weeks. I haven't had a heck of a lot of time to stitch.
Yeah, every time I've seen you, you've been stitching on this.
Yeah.
You've loved it.
I've really, really enjoyed that one.
Um,
Really like the wee housey one.
And someone called, I've forgotten her name, Patchy Pony.
Oh,
I think
yes.
it's for Flosstube.
yes.
She watched it and she may or may not have purchased this pattern after you
Well,
showed it. And
enjoy
I said,
it.
"Ooh."
I loved it. I'm going to get the rest of them. But,
Slowly?
owing to current financial situations, my car warrant cost $700. And then I got my
That's a lot.
my bottom wall of my house replastered because I'm going to get it painted. So less money on stitchy things at the moment, unfortunately.
Life as a grown-up.
Yeah, but in saying that, I've got some great stuff to show you. And
You've got tons to keep going.
Yeah, I do.
You're all right. We don't have to worry about you.
No, it won't dry up. Don't worry.
Yeah.
So that's my finish now.
Great. I have a finish, which is incredible. So this is the Friendship Tree by Shakespeare's Peddler. And oh, you're going to
my
bring
rustling.
Yeah. Oh, so we can do a compare and contrast
That's
because
what
I've
I
changed
thought.
quite a lot. Not that you can tell. Fudge, fudge, fudge.
Here it is.
So before it was like, how many times are you going to say op shop? Like a drinking game. And now it's going to be hubby because, of course, I've got his initials here. Go on, show it.
All right, so this is the pattern. This is the Friendship Tree by Shakespeare's Peddler. And as you can see, it's tree. Which
Yeah, it's got-
you've kept through.
Yeah, and it's got 2 people and it's got a word at the top.
Yeah, and it's big, thick trunk down the bottom.
Yeah.
So I'm pointing out the things I know you've changed.
Okay, yeah. So I did the tree with all my own colours that I felt like I wanted to use.
It looks so pretty.
I had a couple of the actual cold foil, but I don't think I used them where I was supposed to. That's okay. I decided that I didn't really like the trunk, so I made just a plain thin thing. And then these are my baby's initials, so Sophia and Christina, and then my initial, which, you know, I went for more heavyweight alphabets for our initials, and Martin and Catherine. And I love it, and I was really good to about this point, not with the colours, but following the pattern. And then after that, I was like, oh, that looks all right, that looks all right, oh, that's fine. Oh, I'll put 2 down here, yeah. So it's the flavour of the pattern, but I did change a few things. Nobody could tell. There's no way people could tell. And I love, love, love this.
It's so beautiful. Now, you did this on some crazy small, is it 46 count?
46. So this is called flax Bergen linen, 46 count. And in the end, I kind of enjoyed there's a physicality to this. Like you have to work your needle in through
So what did you do? Did you do 1/2?
Oh, yeah, 1/2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks tiny enough to...
Oh, and of course I've got to skite is an easy word. I've got to boast about this bird, which I got out of my Brenda Keyes motif book. Thank you. I didn't like the bird in here either, so I didn't do the birds here either. So I took those birds off, and I also put my own little birds, so they're facing each other flying. That is 1/1, but I just did 10th stitch because I did do 1 row of actual excess proper cross stitch. Didn't look good, so I took it off. Oh my god, it was a mission to undo.
Yeah. Now, for me, because I hadn't come across the term 10th stitch before, it's what I call a half stitch, where you just do half the cross. So, if you're wondering, it's probably just me and my
I've heard Flosstubers say 10th stitch. So I think it depends if you've done lots of other stitches.
Stick as well, yeah.
Yeah, so it's not a mysterious
no.
term.
Just different terminology for the same thing.
Yeah. I really love this, and I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to find a sort of semi-oval kind of situation frame, which would actually go very beautifully with our wedding photo, which is in a silver oval frame. Yeah. I don't know. I'm really sentimental. So I love this idea that I've got my baby's initials, because I've got my wedding sampler that has our children from Martin's first marriage in. But there was nothing with my baby's initials, so I really want to have that in. So I really encourage you, if you've seen, this is not a new pattern, it's quite old, I think. But if you like the look of this, I really enjoy doing it, even though it was fiddly, changing colours and stuff. So go ahead. Cute.
Thank you. I'm just seeing if I can find the date on the pattern, which I can't. I mean, it's probably there, I just can't see it.
Yeah. So I enjoyed that a lot. And it's nice to have a finish, because now I can cast something. I don't want to have too many things on, but it was nice to finish one thing. And also there is slight pressure in a bizarre way about completing things when you're doing a Flosstube.
Yeah.
It's very strange. We've talked about this
with
Victoria, about how intellectually we know that we're filming for fun and this is just a hobby and it actually doesn't matter, but somehow it does.
It does, yep. It's like I got to yesterday and I realised, shivers, I didn't say shivers, I said the other word. I haven't worked on anything else but pumpkin farm. What can I quickly do in one night?
I had no such thoughts. I was like, I just want to quilt for 12 hours, so that's what I did.
Lovely.
Okay, so that's all the finished
work in
objects.
progress?
Yeah, so work in progress now.
You start, because I'm sure you've got more than I.
I only have 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, that'll work, because I've only got 2, so I'll just nip in between yours.
Okay, cool. So I am working on my Bristol Orphanage sampler. It's a red sampler, and it's from a book by Jane Grinoff. It's quite an old book now. Well, I don't think it was brand new when I bought it when I was 21, but it's obviously I'm not 21 now. Great book. It's a really good book to have, like, just in your library for when you need a little motif or something. We've already talked about the saga of the lost colours. Never mind, it is really different.
Love that story.
But I love this. I mean, I'm just ridiculous, so it's fine. From there, actually, it's incredible how you can't tell. You can't tell that this line is very different from that line. I don't think, from here.
Not on the video, no.
Not on the video, you can't. I assure you, very different. Still slightly annoying. Still retaining personality. I love it. So I'm now...
Did you work on that one this week?
I did. I started here and I finished
we're going backwards, right.
Yeah. So I'm really pleased. I figure I can finish it in another fortnight if I did 2 motifs per day. I'm not going to. That was when I calculated like 5 days ago. I'm not going to. I'm happy to do just 1 line between fortnights.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keeps good progress.
Yeah. So I'm really happy with that. Do you want to jump in?
Oh yes, I'll show you. Okay, so I've got 2 new starts. So my first new start, I'll show you. Oh, this comes with a story. Right, so it is Merrily We Welcome Spring by Blackbird Designs. Merrily. It is a beautiful old-fashioned sampler. I don't know whether it's a...
It is very pretty. That's the one that you were telling me about and I couldn't remember.
Yeah. But it's lovely.
You can do the first weekend in a month, Blackbird Designs. That's a worldwide hashtag thingy situation where people are doing that.
I'll do that.
Most floss tubers are doing that.
Brilliant.
Yeah. So it's kind of fun. Hang on, I just want to have a look at this.
You go for it. Now the funny bit of this story is that I went to the Stitch Witches in the weekend to get 6 or 8 different flosses for some other patterns that I was hoping to start. Now unfortunately they're such a popular shop that they didn't have the flosses that I wanted, and so I was in a spendy mood.
Was that Stitch Witches?
Yeah. And I decided that I'm pretty sure I had, actually, I thought this one for whatever reason it used DMC flosses. It doesn't. It uses various other dyed flosses, overdyed flosses. I'm sorry, cat's just noisily come in the cat door.
Oh, that's a bit intense for the viewers.
So I thought it was all DMC, and I thought I had all the DMC. So I thought, oh, well, I'll get some fabric for that. And I thought, well, I want to do it as a
Can I have a look?
2/2. So I'll do it in like a 36, 32. Unfortunately, they didn't have the right
excuse
colour.
me. Can I just say, they are DMC. They are either DMC or overdyed. Someone's making a choice here.
That is true.
You have told me this a couple of times, and not once did you say, I choose overdyed.
Oh, well, I just... Yeah. See how DMC's in the brackets? That means that it's an alternative, and I don't want to do the alternative. I want to do the colours.
You're so funny.
Anyway, so I didn't... The colours in the smaller or tighter linens weren't quite what I was after, but they had exactly what I was imagining, which is sort of that parchment type look of floss in a 28 count.
That's a better.
Right, and it's just beautiful. I'm loving the fabric. And 28
It's quite
count
mottled.
is
Nice.
For whatever reason in the shop, I thought when I would do it, I'd still do it as a 2/2. I've since decided that it's too big. I want to do it as a 1/2. 1/1, sorry.
Of course. I think
The
it's
thing is
28.
though,
But don't forget, when they sell you a 28 count,
yeah.
that's like from the factory. So over the
It's
dyeing, it
shrunk.
probably has shrunk
I know,
a little
but I
bit.
did a couple of stitches and it was too big.
I'm not
for
arguing
me.
about that. I'm just saying that it quite
Catherine's
often
just seen how
shrinks.
much I've paid for it.
No,
Even though I told
I
her
know how
I knocked $20 off, so I told her how much I paid for it.
I didn't see it actually. You've given yourself away.
Anyway,
you
so
got
we
a
did the
job, it's
maths in the
fine.
shop about how much I needed, and they only had a metre on the roll, and I think I ended up needing something like 65 centimetres to get it on as 2/2, and I was like, oh well, I'll just buy the whole metre. So I now have a metre.
Which goes on forever.
By like a metre and a half, or it's 140 of this 28 count. It's Casual Country Mocha. I mean, it's beautiful. I love it, and I'm totally going to use
That
it.
colour comes up a lot in design, so you'll definitely use it.
But not necessarily in this count. I like a smaller count. But it's great. I've got 2 projects in mind for it already. But I have now this humongous piece of linen.
I might buy some off you eventually when I run out.
You can have it.
I'm happy to do that.
But anyway, see those 12 stitches there? That's the start.
So are you doing the border? Is that how you start?
So I started in the top corner there.
Top corner. Actually, this is cute. Have you noticed? Because sometimes there's so much going on in these patterns that you don't notice. But you've got leaves and every so often a bird. It's so adorable. Did you notice that?
No.
Yeah, so
it's
every
cute.
so often it's a bird instead of leaves or flowers.
Anyway, then
So
I got
cute.
home to kit it up and realised that it's I made the choice to do the twice what do you call it? Twice dyed floss. What do you call it?
Overdyed.
Overdyed floss. Thank
Sorry.
you. And I thought, crap! I've just spent all this money on linen and I don't have the threads. But it turned out that I did have the threads, or most of them anyway.
And also you can start even if you don't have all the threads, it'll be fine.
Only missing one.
Oh, that's pretty.
Isn't it
Those
beautiful
2 end ones?
colours?
Oh, actually, these 3 end ones are very pretty.
Oh my gorgeous.
They're all pretty.
Combination. So I have got everything bar a thread I need to do that one.
The thing is, it does sound ridiculous. Like if you tell a non-crafter, oh, I spent this much. But if you actually counted the amount of hours spun you got out of it, it's like, it's a cheap
totally
hobby.
worth
I mean,
it.
this is massive. It's going to take you forever.
Yes.
How long do you reckon? Shall we do another bet? Oh, you can't start new things. We've got that bet running.
Yeah, I'm going to substitute in and out.
We have a bet running.
We do.
So how long do you reckon this would take?
Oh, I want to give myself 6 months on this one.
Okay. That's okay. That's doable.
Yeah.
That's not excessive, is it?
No, but that's, leaving time to do other projects because this week I abandoned all my other ones.
Sometimes
so.
people get bored though. It's funny how that happens and you can...
Yeah.
And time flies.
Absolutely.
So you're like, oh, I'll just have a 2-week break and before
we're
you know
saying-
it's been 2 years.
End of the year, I reckon. Let's do an end of the year one.
It is the end of June.
It is. That's when, so 6 months is
Yeah.
end of the year.
Yeah.
Christmas time.
Great.
Excellent. Anyway, so
Unless you get stressed by it and then you just have
oh, yeah, I'm not. I like this one. There's a lot of white space on it. It's quite big, but it's nice to, lots of alphabets. And
oh my god, so many alphabets in that.
I love a good alphabet.
Okay.
Excellent. So that's my new start and my big bit of fabric.
Great. Right, so I did a tiny bit of progress on Miss Bingleys' library by Plum Street Samplers. And I didn't really make a lot of progress because I was working with an off-white, which wasn't terribly exciting. So this is one of my Molino. Of course it's not the cold for. But it's sentimental.
Oh.
So this is Molino 9800.
Love that you
Which is
store them on
great.
pegs.
It's great, isn't it? I saw that Mitre 10 have the dolly pegs. And I was like, ooh.
That would work.
But these, when I get fed up with them, I can use them for clothing. I wouldn't use dolly
You
pegs
won't
on
use dolly
clothing. No.
But then you can make your dolly pegs into fairies.
Yeah, but I won't. That stays over there with Smurfs and whatever else you do. Okay, so all I did was 3 lines of very boring off-white.
Oh,
Not even 3 lines. I stopped midway. Huh?
2.5.
2.5. I love this.
Oh.
It's so cute.
Have you thought about blocking out the white? So do the outline of the
No.
house and then the outline of the windows, and then you can just fill it in.
I'll see how it looks when it's done. I don't. Actually, they might have done it on one end. This end looks. One end looks a little bit blocked. It seems to have an edge. I'll see.
Yeah.
I mean, in a way, you're asking me if I'm going to follow the pattern.
That is true.
Who knows? But
I'm very impressed that it's a white house.
Actually, I was thinking, because since we've moved, well, not even in the UK, we've always had blue houses. And in the UK, the 2 houses we've owned have been bright blue with shocking pink doors. So I was thinking, oh, should I make a bright blue house? Oh. But I didn't think Georgians' houses would be bright blue. It just didn't seem appropriate to me.
You've got blue shutters on that. You could
have
do a
got blue
shocking pink door with the blue shutters.
I could, couldn't I?
It
Yeah.
would look gorgeous.
We definitely have that in the little package of flosses that I'm using.
You've got a
This
couple of
one
pinks
here.
in there.
Yeah, no, this one's the shocking pink. The other one's red.
It still looks pretty pink to me.
Yeah. So very happy, and I probably would try to make this my next finish because I
Nice.
really like it. Oh, maybe the alphabet, the alphabet. I don't know. Things change. I might just quilt for the next fortnight. I'm a bit obsessed. So that was that.
Oh, Right, so my next new start is also I'm not
You
a shopper,
started?
but yeah, I started.
You can't do. No, we're doing whips. You can't do that.
Okay then, you have to wait.
You
I'm
have
done.
To wait. You have to wait because we're doing whips. Okay, so so I was thinking a lot about this in the last fortnight because I was like, people are gonna get bored, but people do like the shopping. I don't shop enough in that way.
I shop.
And I was like, oh, we're good. Victoria's around.
I think actually, you say you don't shop, but you always have a great new book to look at.
Yeah, it's the books.
Yeah.
But yeah, whatever. Just don't get bored, please. Okay, so this is his Eye on the Sparrow, which is Heartstring Sampler. So this was annoying again. God, you know, I know how to count. And I only had to count up to 5, but I stopped at 4 and then I turned the corner.
We've all done that.
I couldn't even remember making that decision, but I've made progress. You can't see this, but so this is one end, and this is the other, with my citric sort of green.
I'm so excited to see this finished with your
Ridiculous colours.
Yes. Well, I was going to say alternative colour choices.
Yeah. My
But in a good
way.
way.
I got a lovely comment from someone, Kim, from was it Melbourne? And she was like, Catherine, I'm with you. And I was like, thank you. Because she really likes bright. So she was like, I can't be doing it with all that beige.
Nice.
I was like, thank you very much. I feel validated. So I've done 1.5 of the border. So I'm down here at the
So
bottom.
where have you done 4 and turned?
Oh no, I've undone it now.
You've unpicked it?
Yeah. So it was it was here. You can see a faint line.
Nice.
Where I went down. And it was not the time yet. In fact, I was too short.
Oh.
I just went. Yeah, but this is a pretty big piece of linen.
Hey, yeah, but it's going to fit, isn't it? It's great.
Yeah. Well, see, I got a bit cheap on the edge.
Oh, no, that's still more of a generous...
It's more than
you
some.
normally give yourself.
And I can still do some projects at the end, which is great. But I am loving this. I think the bright green is just such a nice thing to do in winter when things are a little bit grey and cloudy some days. So this is my none of the called for.
Oh, excuse me.
And actually, I did want to mention this and I forgot last time. I love this designer and what she said. So this is Heartstring Sampler. I can't remember what her name is. I did look it up. Anyway, she says, suggestions. Change up the colour scheme. Pick and choose your favourite motifs to turn into ornaments or pincushions. Stitch it over one and frame it to add to your sampler collection. Have fun.
Oh, lovely.
So she's saying, do whatevs. Have fun.
Put some bloody Smurfs down there.
No Smurfs.
And the designer was Beth Twist.
Beth Twist, yeah, that's right. Because she has a Flosstube as well.
I must say, that's a great name. I love it, Beth Twist.
For someone that deals with threads.
Oh, I hadn't even thought of that. I just thought it was a great name.
Yeah. So anyway, this is the same flavour as the one you're doing, I think.
Yeah, it is, isn't it?
I think so. Yes.
Yeah, it's that whole... Mine's got some alphabets in it, but yeah.
Oh, I should give a halloumi update. I have converted so many people.
We haven't been back, but I couldn't talk Catherine into going back.
No, I haven't been back yet, but I did speak to a friend and he was just telling me what he'd done at the weekend because he's living here at the moment. And he said, oh no, we went to Union Cafe, and I was like, did you have a halloumi burger again? And he was like, yes. It's like, my work is done here.
Oh,
yeah, because I've been considering moving more towards vegan. Just because, you know, I'm getting old and some things just don't agree with me. Cheese doesn't seem to agree with me.
I thought you were already vegan.
No, I'm a vegetarian. That's why I can have a halloumi burger, because I eat cheese and dairy.
But you eat
I don't
a lot
really
of
eat
vegan
milk.
cheese, though, don't you?
Not anymore. No, we used to when Sophia was home.
That might be what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, you're remembering that. But I was thinking I could just be a vegetarian, because I wouldn't call myself anything else, but then just not eat cheese at home, because honestly I cannot stop when I start with the cheese.
Yep.
And I thought, well, I don't want to not have halloumi. I'm sorry, but I don't want to have not halloumi
Just
in
be
my life.
part-time vegan.
Yeah, well, we'll see. I'm just you know, mulling it over. That has nothing to do with stitching, but anyway. The last one that I worked on is Whip It Good.
Whip it real good.
Yes, which of course I didn't understand what it was about. I literally have no pop culture content in my brain.
We aced that section in the quiz.
Oh. You were good, and Martin was kind of good.
Martin was excellent.
Our other friend and me, nothing. And also, can I just have a wee moan? There was a section that was called Art and Literature.
Oh,
and I was like, me, I'm really good at that. I read a lot. I love literature. It was really a TV section.
It really was. One of the question that just sticks to my mind is that in the 101 Dalmatians, what was the male dog called?
Who has read the 101 Dalmatians? Nobody.
I'd watched the movie, so I knew it was Pongo.
Everybody has watched the movie. That's, yeah. I was really disappointed.
Yeah, we were waiting for our Dickens and our Austen questions and our,
Contemporary fiction would have done me too.
Bring out our 7th form art history.
Yeah, there was none of that. I was literally quiet. I was actually eating for 2 hours.
It's great food though, and good drink.
Great food. So that we went. So if you're in Dunedin, that was at Dog with Two Tails.
On a Tuesday night.
Every Tuesday night they have a quiz night. It was fun. You don't have to pay for the quiz, but of course you consume. So that was good.
We consumed.
Yeah, we consumed. We had they do curly fries, which they didn't used to do in New Zealand when we first moved here. It was very devastating. And then eventually they arrived in New Zealand. Yay! But we had that and the jalapeno. Stuffed jalapeno peppers, just delicious, delicious.
And some cake,
not spicy. Yeah, bad. Just cake. Cake. I'd rather savoury anyway. So anyway, Whip It Good. This one plays with me. I'm making good progress. So this is a 32 count straw linen. It doesn't look any smaller than yours. It's interesting, isn't it, how it shows. Anyway, I've almost finished the second page. So I've just got this one line. If you look at this line here, that's what's missing from here. So I did quite a bit. I did quite a bit, I say. I did this motif, which is a flower. I did the scissors, and I did 2/3 of this needed to be done, and I finished that.
It looks like you've done heaps, though.
Nah.
Because you've done a good half of it now, haven't you?
Yes.
Brilliant. Have you decided what text you're going to put in the middle?
Yes, it's going to say, eres una maravilla, which means you're marvellous.
Love it.
For Christina. Because she is marvellous. I am very objective. My child is amazing.
Yeah. Isn't that great?
And so I'm using my own unknown pink floss.
Mystery pink.
Mystery pink. Shocking pink, which to me looks like Mexican pink. Just couldn't be any better.
It's excellent.
What a great choice. So I'm really happy with that. But it plays with my head because of the way it's designed, it's the same thing but turning and like the scissors at an angle. You know, I'm like diagonal cross stitch dyslexic. I do struggle with that. I have to kind of like talk to my head and go, right, okay, so all you have to imagine is that you're just doing some of those diagonals are tricky. But it's okay because I don't care which way my crosses go. If anybody wants to come to me for professional advice, please do go ahead. Right, so that's that was my whips.
Excellent.
Okay, and I don't have future plans or purchases of the cross stitch variety.
I have purchases.
Go ahead with your purchases. That is such a pretty presentation pack.
Oh, we're going to go through the presentation pack because,
Okay, you dropped something. Was it important?
No, it was just a card. So, you may recall a couple of Flosstubes ago, I spoke about a pattern that I saw on the photos that were from the Stitch Retreat in Christchurch.
See, don't look at things like that.
So this is Red House. I'm going to take it out of the plastic because it's
Proper
clearly
impressiveness. Oh, that is pretty. I can see why you're excited about this.
I was so excited about this one.
You paid real postage for this.
Actually, it wasn't too bad.
This is the stuff that came from the UK, isn't it?
Yes, it is. That I was very impatient for, but it came. Right. Oh, gee, it's got a photo on the front. Right, this is, actually doesn't say it on the front, but it's Red House Sampler by the Sampler Company, which has been designed by Brenda Keys, who is the same person that did that motif book that Catherine was talking about earlier and has gone, everybody's buying it at the moment. Yeah. So, it's one of her designs. Picture's not quite doing it justice. It's
so this
just
is not a
gorgeous. No, I believe this is her own design.
Right.
But in the packet, you get, obviously, your cover.
Which
Which is...
I think it's so pretty. Look at that cover. So pretty.
Yep, it's on really good. It's a good, that's
Cardstock.
card.
Yeah.
And this, it's a glossy picture on the front, which is why it's reflecting the ring.
But that's kind of old-fashioned, isn't it? Because in the olden days, all the samplers used to come with a photograph.
Oh, probably would have, yeah.
Yeah.
And then there's
a how-to.
There's your how-to. And this hasn't got any pattern on it, so I'm quite happy to show it.
I just saw a glimpse of the back. Which was cute.
And there's obviously some alphabets, because you can change your fonts up. There's a little bit of grid paper so that you can work out any words you want to put in. I'm assuming I haven't actually read all of this. And then
I love that, the symbolism.
Then the symbolism on the back, the iconography, which I love. And what's this bottom bit? Samplers, their origin and development. So there's some general information that I'll pretend I'll read.
I just spilled my drink.
Oh, it's only, do you want to...
No, it's fine.
Do you want some of my huge bit of cloth and we can mop it up?
Your expensive linen. Yeah, let's do that.
What else have we got in here? We've got our... brief little instructions, how we can personalise it, the sizes with the different size cottons, and then just a flash view of the pattern. But one thing that they've included, which I'm in two minds about because it's more plastic, but there's a plastic sleeve to put your pattern in to protect it, which is something I'd never seen before.
To a projector?
Yeah, so to prevent wear and tear on your chart, please store in this bag when working.
I don't approve of plastic.
I know, but I just thought it was cute.
Sorry, that was just so categorical. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan.
Yeah,
but you're impressed. It's your pattern.
Yeah. I won't use it though. Because I have these clear plastic pockets.
Yeah, they last a lot longer.
That last a lot longer, that I keep my patterns in. I'll just show the picture of that.
Oh my god,
so
did you not work
clear
on
and
that
right through. No, I didn't work on this one at all.
Wow.
Yeah, I haven't worked on this one at all. That was
it got
just
dethroned.
Did get dethroned for Pumpkin Farm. But it also came with, there's more in the bag.
But wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more. Oh, right. And this little thing here, which says stitched by in the year of, that you can glue to the back of the frame.
That's cute.
Which I thought was super cute.
Yeah, because someone was having a conversation once about whether we should be worrying that the samplers that people are stitching now will end up in antique shops or in auctions. And people are saying, well, some people are saying, like, I don't care, whatever. The experts should know. And other people are saying, well, I always put the card on the back.
Oh, I'd never even thought of that. I think I probably will start putting a card on the back if it's a reproduction one.
It sounds cute.
It's cute. And plus, well, you always like to personalise it slightly. But that's a good idea. Anyway, a thread organiser card.
Wait, more. That is pretty.
It's a good card.
I love the images.
Yeah, it's so cute.
They knew. They knew
me,
right? They were like, oh yeah,
did
we know
they
what
ever?
Victoria's like. She will love this.
I've lost the... I was going to show you. I had started this one, but I've lost it.
Oh, you started this pattern?
Yeah, I've started it. So I was going to show it as a... There we go. I'm doing... So this is called for DMCs, and I haven't converted them. I'm just doing it in the DMC. But I won't be using the floss card because they're all on my little bobbins. I'll use it for another project or something. Might stick it in my book.
Yeah, because it doesn't have the name of the pattern, so you can just use it for something else.
And then just at the back, which I thought was really nice, was a little list of all the threads. Anyway,
someone has done the marketing side of like getting all your logo right and all the the flavor of that designer is across every bit of the...
And that's the tiny bit that I've started. Now I'm doing this on the same fabric that I did my Harry Potter one on, so it's mystery size, mystery colour.
But
it is a bright white.
And it's interesting because you're starting it in the middle like you used to.
Yeah.
And what's the first thing that you've done?
It's part of a tree.
Okay, great. And this is 1 over...
No, it's 2 over 2.
2 over 2. Great. That will go relatively fast considering what you're used to.
And I started in the middle instead of up in the side, which I must admit I'm usually a middle starter anyway. Not entirely certain how big it's going to be on this mystery size. I'm pretty sure it's 32 count this. Not 100%.
You can check it.
How do you rule it in
after
count?
this we can
That's what I did. I got bored of counting.
I can help you later.
Anyway, so that is the one I've started. Now, we all know the saying, a pattern, or was it threads can't travel alone? And this, excuse me, this time I decided that a pattern couldn't travel alone, so I bought 2 more.
That kind of makes sense, doesn't it?
No, I bought it from the sampler company, which is Brenda Key's own ones. They're both Brenda Key's design. This one is Providence Sampler. Yeah, super cute. I liked this one because there appears to be like little snails and what else is it? I don't know. Anyway, it's like snails and things in here. So that's what sold me on that one.
Nice. Can I have a look?
Have a look.
With my good eyesight.
And the other one I bought because there's a mermaid in it. And this one is the New England sampler.
Where's your Smurf sampler, Victoria?
Well, there's my mermaid. Maybe I could do this with Sailor Guys blue. I won't because it's me. But maybe I could do them blue and that could be the Smurf.
You could lend it to me and I could do that.
You could do that.
They're very cute.
Yeah.
I love that the houses are terraced.
Oh.
There is a row of houses that are terraced in Dunedin near the university, but they're not attractive like that.
No, they're not.
No, they need a bit of TLC.
And that's my I'm not a shopper but.
Great. So I only have non-stitchy shopping and crafty.
Okay. And you said you didn't have any plans, did you?
I'm just going to carry on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So my plans is I want to pick up the mystery sampler one that I'm doing for Mum, so the blue one.
What's that mean?
The blue one.
It actually is blue.
It is blue.
The mystery, that's the mystery.
What else? I'm going to start doing that as my, was it 27? Do 20 minutes a night, which is essentially I do a piece of thread a night just to keep it going because I have not done anything in the last month.
You've been too busy. You either are sociable or you get your craft
you get craft done. Yeah. So
I've been taking more crafts to work and working on things at lunchtime.
I don't do that, but I'm going to start just having one in my bag, I think, just to pull out because I've got something on tomorrow night that doesn't start till 7:30, which means I've got 2 hours between work and going out. So and I don't bother coming home because it's a 20-minute drive.
Yeah.
So I'll just stay in town.
Great.
So I must remember to put something in my bag tonight.
Great.
And then work on everything else.
Get focused.
Yeah.
Yeah, because your goal is to have lots of starts so you can rotate. You don't have to do like every fortnight the same stuff.
Yeah, so what I thought I'll do is I'm going to start as many as I can because I've still got a huge folder of different projects and I'm just going to do, because I seem to get really fixated on one project at a time. So I thought if I could do 2 or 3 projects a week but have sort of 15 or 20 whips.
Wow,
going.
as many as that.
Yeah.
Go you.
But then what happens is that I have that intention.
You have a meter.
I've got a meter, over a meter square of this fabric. But I have got a design in mind for that too, which I'll show you that. So this is a free pattern from Our Forest Embroidery, but I've ordered the threads, so they're coming from Russia.
Oh, really?
And I just, like, this is very whimsical. It's like a Cinderella pumpkin carriage. But I don't know. I just thought it was really cute.
It is cute. I thought they also had some free Alice in Wonderland stuff.
Yeah, so they've got a free Alice in Wonderland whip going at the moment that a lot of people are doing. So this is the Wizard of Oz one I did was one of their free whips.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Ah.
But I did it...
Free sales?
Yeah. Oh, sales, sorry, yeah. One of their free stitch-alongs.
Because, I watch so much Flosstube. I got a bit jealous of people that buy kits. Because I don't buy kits. And I just wanted to have the experience of opening one. And I know it's like the trap. I was like, I really want to do this. And I don't know how their kits come, but they seem quite exciting.
They do.
And but I didn't actually see anything that grabbed me. So I was like, whew. I had a good time looking at them.
So they don't have this one in a kit at the moment, but I've ordered the called for... it's like their conversion of the DMC one, so you get that lovely variegation through it.
What's their brand called? Do you know? Does it say?
What do they call it? It's in Russian. I don't know Russian.
Oh, let's have a look. You didn't go to finishing school?
No. Where are the threads?
Oh, just numbers.
Oh, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, and we don't necessarily do we? No. I also, when I was tempted by a kit, an owl forest embroidery particularly kit, which in the end I wasn't tempted to. I also looked at Barbara Anna, and that was again another designer that I'm drawn to because it's colourful. But then I didn't cave.
You didn't cave? Oh, no. You should have given me a call. I would have fully enabled you to buy one.
I'm quite good at resisting. I am like cheap.
Oh,
cheap until I'm not. I mean, I'm doing a dry stone wall course for a weekend. It's a lot of money per person. I'm paying for 2 people.
Wow.
So I do that.
Do they provide the stones, or do you have to find your stones?
I think the way they do it, I'm not sure. In the UK, they do it in conjunction with a farmer, so you're actually helping them fix a wall. I'm not sure how it is. It's
because it's not like you can exactly take a wall home with you at the end of
No, you can't take a wall home. No. Okay, so my So not shopping, but I wanted to talk about 2 books that I'm reading one now. So Braiding Sweetgrass. So this has been around for ages. People have been talking about it. It's by Robin Val Kimmerer. And it's written by a scientist, a biologist, I believe, who's also an indigenous person from North America. I'm not sure if it's Canada or the United States. So it talks about the wisdom of trees and the wisdom of herbs and plants. It's very beautiful. But you know what? I think something that most indigenous cultures have in common, even now, they have a very lyrical language. They speak very poetically. And I think we've lost that in English, unless you're a poet. You know?
Yeah. And I struggle to read poetry.
Yeah.
Unless it's limericks.
I love poetry. For ages I was like, I don't understand that. But now I'm just happy to enjoy the rhythms of the language and stuff. Anyway, I'm really happy to be reading this. So my daughter-in-law gave me this for my birthday. Let's be honest, she went to the shop and she bought it and she wrote the dedication. So she got it for me, not my son. She got it spot on though. She's only known me like 3 years and she knew exactly that I would love this. So this is great if anybody is interested in reading this. I'm trying to read a chapter a week.
So it's non-fiction then?
It is non-fiction, yes. So I even read the introduction. I don't often read introductions to things. I do like reading a lot of non-fiction and I do love a memoir. So the first story was about the creation of the world, and the second thing was about pecans. I see, as soon as I was saying, it's like, how do you say that? Is it like pecan pie? In America they say pecan, yeah, but it's pecan pie, so pecans. But of course it's a Native American word, so it tells you all about how the word came about and how it got anglicized and why it was. Anyway, I go on about it, but I do love it. I'm really enjoying it. But I will pass it on to Asma when I'm done with this. So if anybody's been thinking about it, go ahead, because I think it's really beautiful. And you learn stuff, and some of that stuff might be used in a quiz now. And the other thing is, I bought this, actually. It's, my husband bought me 2 books for my birthday, because he didn't buy me a book for my birthday, a present at all. And so then we had words, and then he bought me some books, but one of them I already had. So he did... Post-birthday, he did well, because he bought me a book by Colm Tobin, who's an amazing Irish writer, and I think he's wonderful. And now that I'm saying Irish writer, is he Northern Irish or Irish? I don't know. Anyway, he's an amazing writer, and he bought me 2 books. One I already owned and I'd read, and the other one I hadn't, so I've got that to read, and I'm moving this around a lot. Another writer that I love is Jhumpa Lahiri. She is amazing. So she's... her family are from India. She was born in the UK, but she's an American writer. And she is everything that is wonderful. And this is really thin, so I'm a bit gutted. But I haven't started it yet. It will be beautiful. She has written lots of things. One of them was made into film.
Ooh. So what sort of thing? So she is a fiction writer?
She's a fiction writer, and she has some others. She writes about the diaspora. So about the immigrant experience a lot of the time. Or she writes about cultural situations and problems. So she also wrote The Lowland, which is amazing. Unaccustomed Earth, I think they were short stories. The Namesake, I think The Namesake was the one that was made into a film. Yeah, and the film's really good too. But she's wonderful, and if you're not a reader, I mean, I definitely recommend her reading her books. If you're not a reader, she has some interviews on YouTube. Oh my god, she's the sort of person that makes me like I really admire, because she doesn't say a lot. She's so quiet. She's quite reserved, and I'm like, you seem so clever. And I'm yabbering away. Anyway, she's goody. So I got those two. That's the only sort of acquisition-ness. I have been working a lot on my log cabin quilt. So it's getting bigger. I've done 2 more rounds. And I think I have 38 of them. I'm not going to show you all of them, but I'm really happy with them.
They look gorgeous.
I broke into another shirt, because I'm trying not to repeat the colours too much. Another shirt from the op shop, from the charity shops. I love this. And so the red signifies the hearth of the home. And so this is for my baby, who's going to go to university next year. And I will force her to feel the love. So I'm very excited. And now I've become obsessed. Now that I've decided that it's for her, I've just become obsessed. I do it in the car. I was doing it at the optometrist, and she switched the lights off. She's like, can you see? I was like, just about. So this is lovely. And I was working on this when I was at the Zach Foster sewing circle as well. So I'm very happy with this. It's almost at the point where I'm going to join them together now.
Ooh, that's going to be exciting.
Yeah, and I did sandwich my other quilt. Like I said, because I showed it, I sandwiched it. It was a pain in the bum.
Yeah.
But you know.
We'll have a look at that one next time, because it's
I didn't want to bring
at your house.
It's at my house, and I just didn't want to bring heavy stuff, because, you know, it might be snowing when I get home. And this is the jumper for the person that I'm not going to mention.
But you shall not be named.
Like a 1940s bride. I'm very happy with this. This is very good. I haven't started the sleeves, because I'm gonna do them picking up stitches and it's working down. Can't remember what that's called. And it's, you have to concentrate for the first, I don't know, hour. So I'll figure it out, and then I can just do it without thinking. So, was that it?
What about, did you not bring your dollies?
Oh my god, I forgot my dollies with the new knickers!
You've got knickers!
I'm gutted. And you know why? The moral of the story is don't tidy up.
Oh,
It's
no.
because I decided to, because my bedroom's a mess.
You tidy up, you'll lose things.
Exactly. So I tidied up and I put them in the, because I thought, okay, I don't need the dollies now until we video, because I'm not going to do any more than I did the knickers. I'll move on. And I've forgotten. I'm so proud of the knickers.
That's so cute.
And because I told you I'd even gone for a knicker and bra making workshop when I was in Peru one year. So I had all the ingredients.
Yeah.
Which means I had knicker elastic.
The knickers are on Catherine's Instagram account, which is the one at the top, which you should go and check out. Because they're so cute.
I'm very happy. It was a bit immodest to show their knickers. I was so pleased. And I think I am going to do, I think I'm going to do a coat. I'm going to do coats and shoes.
I can just see these beautiful velvet shoes. Not velvet, felt.
Felt. I've got lots of felt. So I thought I'd do felt shoes. I quite fancy doing coats. I'll see how I go. But I think I need to stop at some point. But I also thought, when my 2 girls have children, I could be like the cool grandma that has like dollies with loads of clothing at their house.
Yeah. Yeah, because kids love taking clothes off dolls.
Yeah. Because remember for my girls, I even did them hangers
for
their clothes.
Cute.
So I think it would be so cute to get completely carried away.
You could have you could make a little wardrobe.
Yeah.
Out of a shoe box. Because you're going to make the beds.
Yes. I did have, so if you go on my Instagram and you see that post, I did have, no, I posted about them, and then I had a nervous breakdown about, oh my god, I'm wasting my life.
No.
I'm making knickers for dollies.
No, well, I got so much joy out of your knickers.
So the knickers were made with flannel from a second-hand bed sheet that I've had for ages that I haven't. So what I do is I buy massive bed sheets and then I cut them to size and I make them for my beds. And then I can't get rid of the offcuts. So I keep those. So now there's like, I used 10 square centimeters making knickers. And with knicker elastic, I was really proud of myself.
Cute.
Yes. And I did try and get the 19-year-old interested. I was like, look, a little knicker pattern. I did a pattern. I cut out a little pattern. It was great. Yeah, she was like, great. Yeah, bye.
Did you tell her that these are for her future children?
No.
Have you put that pressure on her yet?
No, they won't feel the pressure. But Sophia and Christina were brought up in a making house.
Mm-hmm.
So what I've decided, which I kind of think is a little bit pathetic as well. So if there's anyone out there like me, please make me feel better. I'm only 49, but I make stuff and I make too much. I'm a fast maker.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought...
Prolific.
Yeah, I thought I would actually start making things for when Sophia and Christina have children. Because I think they will really appreciate it. And then it can be a joke. Initially it'd be like, ha ha, you're 19, I'm making things for your baby. And of course, there's, you know, who knows? They might not want to have children whenever they're older, you know? But if they don't have children, they'll have a suitcase full of nice things they can give to their friends.
Who have children? Yeah.
Yes, because I've got too much stuff. You've seen my house. My house is kind of full of beautiful things. Yeah. I don't need to keep making more for my house. I will. But, you know, it's good to kind of siphon off things. I've just realised I promised somebody else that I was talking to. Donaji. I think she's pronounced Donaji. I could be wrong. From Mexico. She was messaging with me. And she said she wanted to learn more about Peruvian textiles. And I said, oh, I'll show some of my Peruvian textiles in our next Flosstube. And I forgot.
Plus, it's easier to show them at your house.
Yes, so I'll try and remember. Yeah. I'll just bring out a couple of textiles and show them for the next show. The next TV program.
Oh, what we didn't say at the start is this.
Oh,
according to your husband.
And my husband. Did I mention that? I have a husband, sorry.
We've kicked the stand a couple of times,
Okay.
so I apologise, people.
My fault. So my husband, Martin, he was like, don't forget, this is your 10th episode, you have to mention it. Can I just say that 20 for Spanish? Yeah. So that's a bit exciting.
It is exciting. If
We're
we'd been
still
organised,
excited.
we may have done something.
Yeah, no. I thought if we had our cups, we could like do a toast, but
Oh yeah,
do you have
that's
like
water.
for 10 more?
Woo! Considering we were only going to do it for, 3 months?
Oh. Well, we were trying to keep the
how it went.
pressure off.
Yeah.
So it was like, no pressure, let's try it out for 3 months. Oh
Yeah.
my god, it's an hour and a minute. Oh, almost 2. So anyway,
Are we done?
I think we're done.
So happy 10th, everyone.
Yes, happy 10th anniversary to us.
Now, I have got a wee treat for the end of the video that I'll attach, is I've got about 30 seconds of the Kaylee we attended.
Oh, that's right.
It's not of us dancing, it's the one dance that we set out because we were naked.
Age.
Took a little bit of filming, so I thought I'd just chuck that in because it was a great night. So.
Yeah. Literally 30 seconds, so you don't have to sit through 12,
Oh, yes.
12 minutes like last time.
No, literally 30 seconds, it's great.
Yeah. Well, thank you for keeping us company.
Yeah, we'll see you hopefully again in a fortnight.
Yeah, and thanks for all the comments and stuff. I try and keep up. Sometimes something might slip through. Once you heart something, it disappears from things you haven't read, so that gets a bit tricky. But we really appreciate the comments, and it's just really nice to start to form friendships with people. And it's really encouraging. It kind of feels like we're definitely not talking to ourselves. All right.
We probably would anyway. We'd do this anyway if we were.
would.
So
yeah, we'll be there hanging out with your mum.
Oh yeah, I think Mum still watches.
All right. Have a good crafting week.
Bye.
Bye.